get some more.
Hey guys, PokeDan here. Throughout the Pokemon franchise, almost 1,000 Pokemon have been introduced. Naturally, with so many, not all of them will be as popular as each other, however there are a few who are adored by fans and even the creators of the franchise, with the Pokemon being included in almost every game. In this video, you join me in discussing the 3 most fan-favorited Pokemon from each region. To come up with the results of each fan-favorite Pokemon, I referred to a Reddit survey that had over 52,000 people answer who their favorite Pokemon were. As well as this, I'll also decide on what Pokemon is the most popular from each region by looking at their contribution to the franchise, how often they show up in the anime and games, and of course how much the fans love the Pokemon. Each region offers way more than just 3 fan favorites, so don't be surprised if I don't bring up the Pokemon you have in mind. Instead, be sure to let me know down in the comments section what that Pokemon is. But with all that being said, let's get started with the video. Starting off, we have the 3rd place spot for the Kanto region, which goes to Mewtwo. In the original games, this psychic type was the final legendary, and with its badass design and backstory, it became loved by a lot of Pokemon fans and has since appeared in numerous games and movies in the franchise. I mean, it's even received 2 Mega Evolutions. Up next is the only other Pokemon to receive 2 Megas, being Charizard. Ever since the first games and of course the anime, Charizard has made its impact on the franchise. It's a Pokemon that Game Freak finds pretty much any excuse to include in any new generation, and that's because it's so loved by the fans. On the Reddit survey, Charizard was voted the top favourite Pokemon of all time, so I know what you're thinking. Why is it at number 2? Whilst that's a great ranking, the number 1 fan favourite Pokemon from Kanto just has to be Pikachu. Whilst in the survey answered by 52,000 people, Charizard was voted on top, you have to remember that Pikachu is the face of the franchise and literally anyone knows what this yellow mouse is. Pikachu being the most popular Pokemon and fan favourite is obvious. I mean, it was designed to look that way. When designing the mascot of the franchise, Game Freak made Pikachu to look cute and cool to appeal to all audiences. And since it's been the mascot for well over 20 years, they clearly knew what they were doing when making this Pokemon. Coming in at 3rd place for Johto, we have its pseudo-legendary Tyranitar. On the Reddit survey, Tyranitar was placed at the 18th most popular spot, and out of 900 plus Pokemon, that's very impressive. Personally, I think the main reason why Tyranitar is so well loved by the fans of the franchise is for its strength. Let's face it, this Pokemon is strong, and it is definitely a threat on any competitive battling team. Next up, we have Typhlosion. As one of the starters of the Johto region, it was natural that so many people favoured this Pokemon. Out of all of the Johto starters, Typhlosion probably has the most badass design. And due to people having experiences with this Pokemon in past games, it was ranked at 13th place on the most popular Pokemon survey. Personally, I don't know anyone who dislikes this Pokemon, and being someone who is a fan of Typhlosion, if you despise this Pokemon, well, I don't think we can be friends. And finally, coming in at the number 1 spot for the Johto region is none other than Umbreon. In Generation 2, Umbreon was introduced as a new member of the Evolution family. What makes this Pokemon so beloved by everyone in the community is mostly its awesome design. The black and yellow look of this Pokemon, accompanied by its sleek body shape, just makes this monster look so great. On top of this, Umbreon is the mascot of the Dark type, and it is a really popular Pokemon from Gen 2. Coming in at the 3rd place spot, we have Hoenn's very own Flygon. As well as this Pokemon being strong, it's also very well known for its cool design. Although it looks like a bug, Flygon is of course a ground and dragon type. And this Pokemon was so well loved that people demanded it received a Mega Evolution in the Gen 6 games. When Game Freak revealed they had artist block and couldn't think of a design for Flygon's Mega, this only solidified the fact that Flygon is so well loved, and that even the people in charge of Pokemon wanted to give it more attention in the games. Pokemon's. Next up, we have Gardevoir in at second place. Of course, this Pokemon is pretty powerful and it makes for a strong addition on any team. However, let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Gardevoir is also well loved for its design. I won't explain what people like about its design exactly, that part you can guess for yourselves. However, Gardevoir's popularity within the fanbase can't be ignored, especially with it being ranked as the 9th most popular Pokemon. Finally for the Hoenn region is Blaziken. Now initially this spot did go to Sceptile, however when comparing the results of the survey, Blaziken did rank higher. It ranked at the 6th place spot. This Pokemon was so popular that it was the first of its region starters to receive a Mega Evolution. As well as this, Blaziken has a badass design, so it's no surprise that it's loved by the fans. So kicking it off for the Sinnoh region, we have its pseudo-legend Garchomp. This Pokemon is very powerful, and having been owned by one of the most badass characters in Pokemon, it certainly is remembered well by fans of the franchise. Garchomp has a great design and it's fun to use in any playthrough. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the fire type Infernape. With every generation of Pokemon, there's usually one starter Pokemon that stands out above the rest, and for Gen 4, Infernape is this Pokemon. I know you may think I'm being biased because I love this Pokemon and I have made that clear on this channel before. However, it was ranked at 19th place on the Pokemon survey, higher than any other starter from the region. This Pokemon's strength, accompanied by its badass design, makes it an obvious candidate for a fan favourite, and I'm glad that I've experienced using Infernape for myself. Finally, coming in at the number 1 spot for Sinnoh, we have Lucario. Since this Pokemon's debut in the franchise, it's been a big fan favourite. Lucario has appeared in movies, it's been owned by major characters in the anime, and of course it received a Mega Evolution. I've been using Lucario in recent playthroughs of mine, and I've gotta say, it certainly is a Pokemon that I love. Coming in at the number 3 spot for Gen 5, we have Zoroark. In the Unova game, Zoroark was a confusing Pokemon. I mean, was it a legendary or just a regular Pokemon? Well, now we know, but even still, Zoroark is a big fan favourite. It has a great design and a very interesting ability, not forgetting its great movie appearance, and overall, it's deserving of so much love. Next up, we have Unova's pseudo-legendary, it's Hydreigon. Due to this Pokemon being so powerful, it's not really surprising that it's well loved, and for this reason, it makes the list. I've not really used this Pokemon for myself before, but I'm sure that if I did, I'd love it just as much as everyone else does. Finally for Generation 5, we have Haxorus. I feel like the big reason this Pokemon receives so much love is because of its design. I mean, looking at it, there's no denying that Haxorus looks like a badass. As well as this Pokemon has quite a popular evolution line, what with Axew having such a big presence in the anime. Kicking it off for the Kalos region, we have Sylveon. Sylveon is the newest member of the Evolution family, and with its introduction to the franchise, it pretty much became the mascot of the fairy type. In the anime, this Pokemon was also quite popular due to Serena having one on her team, so it's not really all that surprising that so many people like it. Next up for Gen 6 is Goodra. Goodra is one cuddly Pokemon, and its design is something that a lot of people like, as well as its appearance in the Gen 6 anime. Of course, Goodra is also the pseudo-legendary of Kalos, meaning that it's pretty powerful. And what sane person doesn't love a Pokemon like this? Finally for Gen 6, we have Greninja. I mean, this one was probably predictable. Out of all of the Kalos starters, this water type stood out the most, and it's mostly loved due to its appearance in the Kalos anime. In the Gen 6 anime, Greninja was pretty much the MVP on Ash's team, and it even received a special ability. Understandably, for these reasons, Greninja has received a lot of love from the fans. Making it at 3rd place for Alola is Lycanroc. Lycanroc is interesting because it's a Pokemon with multiple forms. Personally, I think that its Dusk form is the most popular due to it being so hyped up in the Alola anime. People also do really like Lycanroc's other forms too, and it's just a popular Gen 7 Pokemon overall. Up next for the Alola region is Mimikyu. When this Pokemon was first revealed, it became an instant fan favourite. The fact that Mimikyu disguises itself as the mascot of the franchise is really unique, and as well as this, Mimikyu is also super strong, so it deserves the love that it gets. Finally for Alola is the starter Pokemon Rowlet. Now, I was going to say Decidueye instead of its pre-evolved form, but it's in the same evolution line, so it doesn't matter all that much. But Rowlet definitely is the more loved Pokemon. When it was first revealed, this Pokemon gained so much love and became a quick fan favourite. And it was a Pokemon that starred in so many memes, it's just not hard to love this boob. Anyway guys, with all that being said, that pretty much wraps things up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. As well as this, be sure to let me know who are your favourite Pokemon from each region down below. But with all that being said, for now, I've been PokeDan, you've been amazing, and I'll see you guys next time.